All right, the market just opened. I thought this was the open. Not worth the risk. I seriously considered putting an order right here, and I was going to put a stop real tight so it would be pulled out. But if I gave it a little room, and we're looking at 261. All right, so that'd be $50 there. You could have given it $50, and would have wrote it down for a few hundred anyway, maybe. But I am determined today, for the first day ever, to allow my brain, my thinking brain, to recognize a good solid entry, like that probably was, and it's a worthwhile risk, especially since these are flat supports and variable resistance. You probably could have got into that. You got to stick to some sound principles here. 44.55 is all you got left. I'm just going to chill for a while. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm guessing it might go down. It might jump up and kiss this momentarily. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it goes up to there, I lose $75 more. I'm already down 37.50. Made 12.50 and lost 50. Would have been 100, but I moved my stop up. So if it fails here again, there's a really good chance this trade won't work, because it may, bounce off this support level and continue up. So if it starts up, I'm going to hit flatten real fast. Well, then why be in it? Hit flatten. There you go. Now I'm looking at a market entry, like right there. Oops, can stop in. I'll have a stop set. Oh shit, I went long. I better just flatten this because I made a mistake. Close enough. All right, you fucked up. Just get out. I think you made nothing, but you got out.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30%
Yeah, nothing. Okay, good.
storage until May 19th. And see why Pods is America's #1
That,
container moving
that
company.
short would have worked, actually.
Or renovating. Save up to 30%
If it would have failed, I don't know.
today.
And there's that short again, but I think you're playing with fire. I missed that. No question about it. I think I was doing something else. I've been at this an hour and a half, but doing other things. Ooh, look how that long would have worked. I should have just put a stop in right there is what I should have done. Okay, let's get a stop in, you dummy. 8 points.
different screams. We're like coworkers at a nuclear facility.
I love all of you, plus...
Please do not talk about your other hotter friend group. It hurts my feelings.
Okay, not sure if that's going to work or not.
Here is Livia's help.
Here, we'll never be told our concerns are all in our head.
Here, we don't think we should pay taxes for period products.
Here,
All right, shoot up, baby. Shoot up.
day or night.
And here, we're actually heard. And because of that, we can focus on getting healthier together.
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 Together. Here, healthier happens together.
I'm not liking this. They're going to reduce it significantly.
Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Here's the new pillow everyone is talking about, the Pancake Pillow.
Get up a little further, then I'll jump in.
Fits to your perfect pillow height. With 6 soft stacking inner pillow layers, it perfectly fits everyone. Order yours at pancakepillow.com.
I'm going to move this up further.
Started the week with a lower open, although Dow's just gone positive. S&P managed to erase a bit more than half of its losses for the moment.
I almost moved it to break even there. I should have. Okay, I'm now in the break even range, so I'm not going to lose any more money today. There's 100. Let's just stay with it. 125, I'm positive. Don't. This is where we just let it go if it will. All right, well, you finished $50 in the green.
I came into this country with $300 in my pocket, and I've built a restaurant.
So what'd you make on that trade? 750 or something? Yep.
Passionate about something?
Okay, you're playing with fire a little bit here.
I want everyone
But you are positive at least.
and happiness when they're here.
Even with commissions at 8 trades, you're $4, so you're real positive. I have updated to the new version this morning. Recording, yeah. It's pretty lofty to expect it to hold. Okay, I don't think my emotions were in bad shape there. The only thing that was preying on me was, oh, I don't want to see my, I guess it was 37.50 loss turn bigger. This is generally a market that's recovering because the Dow is down a couple hundred. It's up 32. This has cut its loss in half. This has cut its loss in half. On once again renewed trade ideas. I was about to go long here, and this might be a retracement, so I don't think I will. There's certainly no confirmation of a move there. Look at that sweep. It's a $100 sweep, I think. Yeah. Let's just be chilled. I only made $50 today, but gotta chill out. The market's not moving on anything in particular. It's not really a great trade. It's 11 a.m. And I'd say another half an hour and you'd say you've put your day in. And it beats the hell out of losing money. What's my ratio of losers to winners? We'll call that flatted loser, so 3-1. Look at that flat, just
50 points. S&P down about 19 as opposed to the earlier 50 plus. Watching bonds, though, as we mentioned, ISM services came in fairly steady, but it was prices paid, the highest since January of 23.
well, I'm gonna pause this. You know, who knows what it's going to do. Maybe an entry rate in here somewhere would make sense. I just hate to put my 50 bucks at risk at this point. I don't. Why put your $50 to risk on what's not yet a good trade in the making? Just remember which side you're hitting. God, I meant to short that other one. I would have actually made money on it too. Go short there. No short there.
And we may enter into a recession. We may already be in a recession. And so there's going to be this tension between the inflation coming from policies and then at the same time, the fact that in a recession,
You would be in.
Inflation becomes more subdued. Which one is going to win? We don't know.
Pull it down to break even.
The Fed will react to this.
Let's see, I wanted to go long down here.
Before they make decision.
They have a meeting on Wednesday. Data's not really clearly showing which one
They'll do it with the market though.
Inflation or growth.
If you do it, because you don't want to miss it.
We think that in September the Fed may decide to cut. We think it will be not until September. We think it will be very data dependent. And I think the key we all have to watch is unemployment. If unemployment goes above,
You could sit by and watch this all day, but I just don't have the mental stamina to do it.
It's never a fun thing to watch. But if unemployment goes above 4.5%, then the Fed may decide to act and cut and start into a...
But wouldn't that be too late if they wait until that happens?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And I think also you need to balance the risk of going too early. And I think
I'm going to go along here. Stick my neck out. That's what I say every time. Stick your neck out.
Big uncertainties about the impact of tariffs and everything going on right now.
I want to get above that line.
At PIMCO around treasuries.
Well, I think we like fixed
Go on, you got room to move sideways. Is what I'm hoping for in this move.
We like the fixed income market, and we are going to be able to deliver pretty good performance to our clients. We like the alpha opportunity. There's a lot to do.
Don't lose. Don't lose anything.
Some things look more expensive, and so we should be able to pivot. Tips, emerging market, if you think the dollar is going to be a little weaker, structure product, mortgages, asset-backed.
Yeah. Made 1250. Wasn't worth the effort.
Build pretty good portfolio for the next 3 to 5 years, and I think we're excited about that.
Where the 10-year Treasury sits right now.
Of course, what we're doing right now is not taking any risk when I get the opportunity. I'm just pushing into the $12.50 stop and hoping it doesn't come back there. It takes you out, but it didn't come down and bite you at the $100 loss level. And eventually one of these will work out real well. It won't come down and take you out at $12.50, and it will continue. But the danger zone is you move it up to where you're going to make 50. It comes down, takes you out at 50, and then it continues on. But this is flattening just like this was. It's just not a good time to be trading. So we're up 62.50 on the day. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, look at that, right back down. One of these is going to break. More or less predictable to break to the upside today, but hard to say. The only place you can get in is right there. only way to do it is the market buy right there. And I'm going to move my stop loss to only $50.
Do you guys have any questions about the U.S. as the
Which would
exceptional
still leave me $12.50 on the day.
for capital? That's been the theme and that's been the trend. And there were some questions.
Let's see if this one works.
Liberation Day about whether Treasury still
If it doesn't, it doesn't.
or the U.S. dollar.
Keep your emotions calm. Just, oh, wow. Well, the $50 saved you another 50 on that crazy ass move. And it didn't stay there. I mean, what's the value in that? Could have put one down here, but that wouldn't have made any sense. All right, you're very close to going red for the day. You've got a little more than that in fees racked up. That was just shitty. I'm so glad I moved it up because it would have been $100. It was only 50. Left me $12.50. And now I don't know what it's going to do.
We do go into a softer economic environment. There's a lot of talk about that here at Milken.
So, I think there's three things. One, the liquid credit markets are a wonderful place to invest.
I absolutely don't know.
We believe that credit is incredibly liquid.
All three indices are doing the same thing.
In the liquid space. If we get into a recession,
Anything happen in 1107?
the honest answer is you may not want to be in direct lending. Now, why is that? Because
Monday, today's Monday, yeah. I got nothing on the calendar.
And maybe you don't want to own synthetic single B as you get into a recession. There are better places.
Nice little bite here, but it's not moving a whole lot.
Asset-backed finance, there's a lot of places which are really attractive. And so when you think about the opportunity, conditional on the fact
What
that
else
we
my
may
stuff?
get into
Oh,
a recession, they are simply
I get
better
4 measly ticks.
with your money than in weaker company. And what happened in a recession is this company starts losing money and then the leverage gets out of whack and of course it becomes much.
And you're 50-50 on recession, right?
Slightly above 50. That's right.
Slightly above 50.
Go along there.
Great to catch up with you.
Thank you for having me.
Investment opportunities we see at PIMCO. Manny Roman,
If it pops there, it'll pop way further. So go further down. Go way further down.
First, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr is with us. Questions recently arising over.
But you're just playing games. So flatten it. Get out. Don't do it. You're just playing games. When you look at this market since the open, where's 9:30? There's an opportunity there, there's an opportunity there. They're all to the upside when they come.
Wow. Where the heck are we? That is for me to know, and them to find out.
Look at this pattern of going down before it goes up.
May 27th on ABC and Peacock.
Now you've got to put in 100. You can't put in 4. It's just too guaranteed to take you out.
This is Crazy Town USA, and the population is everyone that lives in this house.
Join the party.
Wouldn't your rational mind say this is not a spot to trade and probably not a day to trade?
Live tonight from New Orleans, top story live from the Pacific
Wouldn't it?
Fire like this would erupt into a blowtorch with those Santa Ana winds, so it's a race against time. As you look over to Bourbon Street, the first question is it safe tonight? Gas prices.
Is that going to continue up or down right there? Because there's certainly a downtrend going on.
This is Notre Dame Cathedral finally reopening following years of renovations.
Every night, it's your news.
Up went down, and I had thought long on my mind.
NBC News Now. Listen to full episodes of Meet the Press wherever you get
You could have banged the bottom of that candle.
This is a massive storm affecting almost all of Florida. This soldier is scanning the sky for Russian drones.
Here on Bourbon Street, the healing has begun.
You guys are doing it through music.
Every
or short the top of this candle.
Breaking news tonight.
Every angle, every night.
Say right here.
NBC Nightly News. Introducing CNBC Plus, the new streaming platform from the #1 source in business news. Watch live or
Is this boredom trading?
any market,
Yes.
anytime, anywhere.
Is this lack of patience? Yes.
Plus now.
Is this high risk? Yes. Is this desire just to put a little money in your pocket? Yes. All wrong reasons to be trading. And surely this thing will make some moves today at some point in time, but I think I said I should have jumped long at the bottom of that candle, and that would have been working out. And then get out right there, because who the hell knows what's going to happen next. So if that's how you're trading and just making little moves and getting out, you're not waiting for something like this to happen. Now that was pretty fast. And look at the volatility of that candle. You could have entered here. That's where it always pays to wait for the start of the next candle. There's 0 seconds. Anything that looks down, doesn't it? Okay, let's take that trade. Let's get ready to move this. And you lost $100, I think. Yeah. So you're now at 43.67. Not looking good. All right, let's just wrap this up, because you're falling trap to all kinds of things that aren't good. Yeah, I thought this was going to continue down, but it hasn't before, so why would you think that? I think we'll take one more long. Got to go down further before you take the long. Right there.
The good news is I've been at the FCC since 2012. I've been general counsel of the FCC before that, so I'm very familiar with how the agency operates, and that's helped us to hit the ground running from day one.
What did I do? Short it?
Trump has been
Yeah.
very clear. He
Shorted
wants
it.
America's companies to be investing here and building here, and that's the agenda we've been running. As you noted, just over 100 days, we've been taking quick action, everything from helping to unleash high-speed internet builds to making progress on Snowdrone, national security.
Okay, we're only 25 in the hole. We got 16 trades. What'd you make on that? 62.50. And see how it didn't hold? There's just no point.
You opened an FCC inquiry into whether what they did in terms of the editing of the Kamala Harris interview rose to news distortion. This is separate from the president's own lawsuit. Yeah. What have you found so far?
Yeah, this is one where we open up for public comment. I think transparency is
Man, losing that 100 didn't help.
from the American people. No final decision there yet. But remember, broadcasters are different than a lot of other speakers. And the reason why is because they have a license that denies anyone else that wants to use those airwaves the ability to do so. And again, the airwaves are owned by the American public, and everyone that uses those airwaves has a public interest obligation. And over the years, the FCC has stepped back.
Sure looks like it's going to go down, doesn't it?
I think the FCC should do what Congress wants us to do and enforce those laws.
Look a little further and I'll short you one last time.
Wouldn't that be a pretty drastic step?
Well, it's not a threat. That's a penalty that is in the Communications Act, that if you don't...
But when was the last time the FCC pulled a broadcast license?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I think that's part of the issue. If you step back, trust in the national mainstream media is at an absolute low right now. It's not just my view. Jeff Bezos himself did an op-ed where he said that. But what's really interesting is that actually local stations, local TV stations have a lot of trust. And so the agenda that I'm trying to run at the FCC is to empower those actual local television stations to serve the public interest. Because what we've seen is you've got national news media, ABC, NBC, CBS, and they're exercising more and more control over those local TV stations. I don't think that's a good thing
like that.
for the country. So we're trying to
That's going to come up and bite me.
It complicates it because you are overseeing this $8 billion deal to sell the parent company to Skydance. What's taking so long on that?
No, it's not taking long at all. Again, just 100 days ago, we came into the administration. We're running our normal process on that. We've actually got a lot of deals that are in the pipeline at the FCC right now. We approved a small deal involving T-Mobile. We have a deal involving
Get your finger off that trigger.
We have a Verizon Frontier deal. So all of our deals are in the pipeline, and we're running normal
If this just pops really hard down, I'm going to hit
running our normal process on all these deals. You'll see some
flatten.
come through hopefully in the next week or so on the telecom side.
Okay, but
This could be the one that makes you the money, though.
Investigation and the president's lawsuit are related to your approving this deal by Paramount to get sold.
Well, they're not. Remember, there's three different things that are going on. On the one hand, you have President Trump's lawsuit, which I haven't read the complaint. I don't even know exactly what all the claims are in there. Second of all, we have the transaction before us where we're running our normal process. And third,
Make a hard run. I'll jump you.
the last two are before the FCC. The first one
Put a take profit in. Let's put a take.
News conference, and the other issue that you've gone after is the DEI policy, specifically a really
Put a take profit like right there in case it just jumps hard.
What is the status of those investigations, and how are
You never
you
know.
about doing them?
Yeah, the first thing we did, basically day one after President Trump came in, he issued an executive order.
Probably too close on that stop, but you know, there's a little profit in it for you. And if it runs, you don't want it to come up for sure. You're on the right side of this trade. Emotions, calm down. Your only thing that's affecting your emotions right now is you're worried it won't work out, but it didn't. You finished the day up $25 and flatten that out. It didn't. That's too bad. It could have just easily gone the other way. So, you know, good enough. I think that's going to be all we're going to do. I just don't want to push myself any further. I think I traded fairly well today. This is just too damn flat. You know, you could keep trying and trying and trying to hit it right. And if you can limit every entry to a $50 loss, you might hit it really right, but I don't know. Don't know. And what did I make on that trade? $50. Well, that's good. That beats $12.50. It was up as much as $125, I think. But I want to review this and put it in my little emotional bank. So we're done.